Hello, guys. Yeah, I'm out here again to remind us of something. So, I brought another message for us to listen to, and I'm going to play a video for you to listen to what this guy analyzed about this whole thing I'm going to say also. Now, for those of you spouse that is always quick to rush to get another partner when you have issue with your um when you have issue in your marriage or relationship, it never makes you better. All right. I explain again. For those of you spouse out there that whenever you have problem in your marriages or relationship, you rush or you have a break or you decided to go your separate ways, the next thing you rush to go and pick a new partner. It never makes you better. That doesn't mean you are the better one. That doesn't mean you are the good person. That doesn't mean your problem has been solved. That doesn't mean you are the original person. You did that because you have somebody that you have been doing it with at the corner. That's why you are quick to go and bring up that person, calling the person your new spouse. You are the one announcing divorce today. The next day, you are bringing in another person to announce that this is your new person. And you think that makes you better, or that has solved your problem, or you are the good person in the relationship. Getting a new partner is not the ultimate thing, does not make you better, or does not mean you were the better person in the relationship, or the other person was the problem person. When you are in that kind of situation, all you need to do is to sit yourself down, iron out all your problem, all your mistake, or all your setback in the relationship, not to rush to go into a new one, trying to prove a point that you can get another person. Rushing to get in a new relationship or a new partner does not make you a better person, or does not mean you have won, or does not mean you are the one who does not have a problem. That's why sometimes when they go into a new relationship, the problem continue. That means you have not sought yourself out. You have not discovered yourself. You have not know yourself and know what you are doing wrong. Know what you should do and what you should not do. That is why you keep having that same problem, even when you have 10 times a relationship. So for those of you who always quick to go and get a new person, it doesn't make you better than the next person or that the other person. So stop it. You are the one announcing divorce today. The next day, you are the one bringing in another person to come and announce a new person to the world. You guys should stop it. We should all sit down and start recognizing our problem, our inner problem. We all have problem. Sometimes we push it to one person. Sometimes we put it on top of one person's head, making the person look bad before the world. Meanwhile, your own is in you. Now I'm going to play a video for you. Watch it.
There is a very famous Nigerian celebrity a lot of you know. He left his marriage. I don't even think the divorce is legally done. And he got married to another woman, right? And yeah, in his past marriage, he had lots of issues and all of that stuff. A lot of people were blaming his wife. And I don't really know what happened. But long story short, now he's married to another woman and he's been arrested in a foreign country. Seems like he's going through a lot of challenges with his new wife. It's not even up to a year of this new marriage. And I've just been thinking about this and something came to mind. Getting a new woman, getting a new spouse will not make you a better person. If you don't treat the problem, you will keep on going in circles. And that's why statistics show that divorcees are more likely to divorce again. Because what happens in a lot of marriages is that there is always that point where you have to face the demons that you have. There is always that point where you have to face your issues, your nakedness. You have to face your weaknesses. And that is where a lot of people get tired of their marriages, because they don't want to face themselves. So they shy away from conquering their demons. They shy away from addressing those issues. And somehow in their mind, because they are so defensive and so evasive to the issue, they convince themselves that the problem is solely their choice of partner. And then they get a divorce. When they get a divorce, they get into another relationship, they get into another marriage. It gets really sweet. The infatuation builds up, and then it gets to a point where it fizzles down. Reality hits in again. They need to face that demon again. The same thing is going to keep on happening until you decide to confront yourself and confront your weaknesses. You will never succeed in marriage. It's as simple as that. And this also happens in dating and courting relationships. There are people that hardly exceed 6 to 9 months in their relationship, because for them it's always about the climax. And when they get to that point where they need to face reality and work on themselves, they shy away. And instead of working on themselves, they decide to replace their partner. The replacement of your partner does not make you a different person. There are things you have to face regardless, no matter who you get with. The replacement of your partner will not make you a better person, because even in your next relationship, you'll have to defeat your demons and work on your weaknesses. So the earlier, the better.